Emmanuel Macron spent Tuesday morning visiting a factory in the west of the country which produces medical equipment and supplies, particularly face masks. He said France will now accelerate the development and distribution of medical supplies to clinics and hospitals across the country as they deal with the growing number of cases and fatalities, as well as the shortage of protective equipment.
Before the crisis, we were producing 3.3 million masks per week. By the end of April, we will be at more than 10 million, meaning we will have tripled our production in a few weeks.
As France builds its capabilities, the so-called sanitary air bridge with China is continuing to bring in help. A second cargo plane with 10 million protective masks on board from China came in on Monday, and we had the first delivery on Sunday that had 100 tons of medical supplies. Two areas in France have been especially badly hit by the outbreak: the Grand Est region along the German border and Île-de-France, the region which includes Paris here in the capital. As more patients are being brought into intensive care centres, there's now a squeeze on the number of beds available. On Tuesday, 8 more people were taken from eastern France to Germany in helicopters and transport planes provided by both the French and the German militaries. And another specially adapted TGV high-speed train is being prepared to take 20 patients from Paris to Brittany on Wednesday. Now, the mayor of the city of Metz in the east says healthcare facilities in that part are close to being overwhelmed, and he's urgently called for help to deal with the outbreak. President Macron says the world has changed in the space of just a few weeks. He's calling for solidarity between nations, typified by the supplies coming from China and the medical support from Germany. But he also underlined his belief that it is crucial to build an independent national capacity so that the country can support its own equipment needs, with masks and ventilators being built by French companies here in France. Ross Cullen, CGTN, Paris.